It's the NFL on EA Sports, and there's no love lost between these NFC East foes. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles, and it's kicking off next on Madden NFL 25.
Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Good to be in the booth with my partner, Greg Olson. I'm Mike Tirico. Welcome, and Greg, this is one of those that's worthy of prime time because wide receivers love the spotlight as much as any position group in the league, and we got two guys who shine under the lights here tonight.
And I think where it's going to be really fun and get interesting to watch, Mike, is in those critical situations. The game's on the line, third down, red zone, gotta have it moments. There is no mystery. Both these sidelines, they know exactly where the ball's going, and they're just going to say, I dare you to stop them. These are two prime, elite wide receivers in the National Football League. Night game, prime time, they're looking to put on a show.
We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And we're underway here in South Philly. Williams now to return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time. And leading them out, their quarterback. It's Jalen Hurts.
And after studying this quarterback, Mike, I really like the way he carries himself. He really takes accountability. Every time there's something that goes wrong, he puts it on his shoulders. And every time there's success, he's always the first one to give it to everybody else. That's the kind of leadership role you're looking for out of this position, and I think this guy's a great example of it.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Hurts working in the pistol. There's the tight end, Greg Calcaterra. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job here by the quarterback. Not only getting outside the pocket, buying more time for his receivers, but then finding a man open who's able to pick up enough to move the chains.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. On second down, Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. Here now, 3rd and 5. Hurts. Pressure gets there. He'll go down. There's a penalty flag down as well. This could very well be a hold. So on 4th down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. Cavante Turpin to return for the Cowboys. Now a fair catch, and it's going to be a long field. They'll take over right about their own 13. So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. They are led out by their quarterback, Dak Prescott.
Every team stresses it all week in practice, Mike, as they're building their scripts and they're delivering their team message. You want to start fast in the NFL. Playing from behind is a nightmare. You can't come out flat and allow the opposing team to strike first. They understand the importance. This opening drive, they feel really good about the plays they have tabled. They really feel good about the week of practice they had. Now all that has to come together, start fast, and then see if you can sustain it for 4 quarters. The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Dak going to throw it here on first down. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. A first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
Prescott on first down. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll go play action. It's Prescott. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. George Pickens. Touchdown, Dallas. So they take the shot downfield, and it is caught in the end zone for a touchdown. What a big play that is, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And the key to a play like this is when the ball travels this far in the air, they teach you, don't look back, look up, because that's where the ball will be. And in this case, he was able to secure it and come away with a big touchdown.
Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The home team's offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. Hurts to the air on first down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Second and a yard. They'll run it here with Saquon. And they'll bring this up to the 48-yard line, and that's a first down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Throwing is Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. And they'll throw here with Hurts. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
Anytime you bring pressure like that, Mike, you're counting on getting to the quarterback before you get beat downfield. The vulnerability of that play call is in your pass coverage, but when you can get home and get to the quarterback that fast, the offense never has a chance to stress your coverage.
Here's Braden Mann now. He'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The visitors' offense ready for their 2nd possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Got a man over the middle. It's Pickens. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Now it's Williams. And this is going to be a Cowboys 1st down as the tackle's made just shy of the 30. Prescott. Into the hands of Pickens. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Second and 7. On the give, it's Williams. And he'll work this forward to the 35. Nolan Smith makes the tackle. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. Dak to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
This brought in out past the 20. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. Hurts will work here from the pistol. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Man in motion is Smith. Into space at the 45. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On play action, here's Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line.
And Mike, as the rest of this game unfolds and they have success with their play-action passing game, expect the balance of their run game to continue to pick up as well. When you can make a defense defend the same look, run and pass, that is a handful, and it tends to lead to these big, explosive chunk plays.
So the big play gets him down close, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Here's Barkley, powering forward. He's in. Saquon Barkley, touchdown Philadelphia. Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense about ready to take over once more. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
On 1st down, right back to Williams. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. On the play fake, Dak. That's complete, left side to Pickens. A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. And we're back in Philly in a moment. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now Prescott. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. Quick hitting slant there. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Handoff here, up the middle. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Now a second down throw for Prescott. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. They've got it at the 8, first down and goal. Now Prescott. He pulls it in around the 5. Now here's second and goal. Prescott now. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Dak Prescott, touchdown Cowboys. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Initially looking to throw it for the touchdown, couldn't find anything, so Greggy takes care of business himself, using his legs for the touchdown.
Well, it was clear early on, Mike, that this defense was expecting the pass, and after matching all the receivers in the end zone, this quarterback realized quickly it was his legs that he was going to need to rely on to get the ball across the goal line.
On for the PAT is Aubrey. He knocks it through, and the Cowboys will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense and their running back set to go once more. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for first and 10. Now Barkley into the secondary, past the 40. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. Room to run inside the 40. And they finally take him down, but not before he gets to the Eagles' 14-yard line. Big-time play for Philly. 39 yards.
At this point, Mike, it's clear this defense just doesn't have a lot of answers right now for this run game. A combination of the job being done up front by the offensive line and the big playability of this running back.
Once again, it's Barkley. And he will score. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Elliott now for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Eagles will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. On the return, here's Turpin. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Cowboys offense and Javonte Williams getting set for this next possession. Here's first and 10. To throw is Prescott. A short throw caught by Ferguson. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Williams gets it from the pistol. He'll manage only a couple. That is Cooper DeJean in there for the stop. Third and 6. To throw is Dak. They'll try to set up the screen here. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15 and a first down.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
Dak going to throw it here on first down. Pass completed right side to Ferguson. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads, they all played their responsibilities, and they're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. Looking for room out on the edge. He's not going to find it. As a matter of fact, I think they tracked him down behind the line of scrimmage. Good job by the defense, and it's 4th down.
Anytime it's 3rd and short, you better account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what they do here. Great job by the defense, taking him down for a loss. Brings up 4th down.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this will remain a tie ball game.
You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
The Eagles offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big opening after big opening and big numbers in this first half. A short throw taken in by Goddard. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Mike, did you see how hyped the sideline got after that run after catch? I mean, I thought the bench was going to run out onto the field to celebrate. He refused to go down on first contact and second contact for that matter.
A 2nd down throw for Hurts. That's taken in left side by Smith. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
A 1st down throw for Hurts. In trouble, and down he goes.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll run. It's Barkley. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. Throwing is Hurts. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
I don't care what defensive strategy you apply here on 3rd and real long, Mike, but you have to tackle in space. They almost let this guy pick up enough after the catch to convert a 3rd and real long. Fortunately for them, they brought him down just short. Brings up 4th down.
They'll try it now with Barkley. And he's going to have the Eagles' 1st down. Well, that was a tough couple of yards to pick up. But they convert on 4th and 1.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He's got his tight end, Goddard, working the middle of the field. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
I love this concept here. Really good job by the other receivers clearing out that space. Big tight end comes down with the catch, and it's going to bring up 1st and goal.
2 yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal. So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. They'll run with Barkley. He'll get this forward. No signal. They're going to mark him down at the 1. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. Man in motion is Smith. And he'll take it on in. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Cowboys offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They're searching here for the tying score, down 21-14. And they'll begin 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Dak. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They put Pickens in motion. A first down throw for Prescott. He's got the open man. That's Jalen Tolbert. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They'll throw again. Dak. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire. So the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
Again, Prescott to the air. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Cowboys going to use their 3rd and final timeout. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Cowboys will cut the lead down to 4.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He's going to air this one out, looking for Dotson. And he's going to be out of bounds. Triple zeros up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. And welcome in everyone to our halftime report. Here, it was the always dangerous Saquon Barkley with the impressive first half. He had a nose for the end zone as he wound up with 2 touchdowns on the ground in those first 2 quarters. Both of these offenses had their share of high points in that first half. Each team had some big moments, and it would seem this could turn out to be a game where the last score wins.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here's Dak Prescott and the Cowboy offense set to go again. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. A shotgun snap for Prescott. That's to the left side. He's got Ferguson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
1st and 10. They'll go play action. It's Prescott. Working across the field, that's Pickens. And he will score! George Pickens. Touchdown, Dallas. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Now, Aubrey for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Cowboys extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here's Williams on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Saquon Barkley and this Eagle offense set to take over again. And as we look at the highlights, you see it's been tough to stop him here today. Couple of touchdowns in this ball game. He has, without a doubt, been the driving force in this offense so far. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Man in motion is Brown. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage.
All week long, they stress, Mike, that we have to get as many defenders to this ball carrier as possible. They know he's going to make some guys miss. He's going to be hard to get on the ground, but you can see the effect of rallying to the ball as it had here. They're able to take him down, and they're able to do it for a loss.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
A throw on the move is caught. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
And a fair catch is taken. It is just inside the 20-yard line. The visitors' offense and Dak Prescott set to take over again. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position, instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. 1st down, Prescott. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
It's 1st down. You got to get the ball out of your hands. I understand trying to take a shot. I love it on early downs. But once it's not there and that protection starts to break down, it's either check down or throwaway. You don't want to be in 2nd and long.
On the option, here's Williams. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down, as he's able to take it up to the 30-yard line.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
Quick throw, taken in, and he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. It'll be a run out of the gun with Williams. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. They'll go again with Williams. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down. Dak to throw. That's brought in right side by Pickens. They get 18 on that one. That's good for a Dallas first down.
Mike, you've heard me say it 1,000 times. The easiest down to throw the ball in the NFL is first down. I hate when teams wait till later in the possession to throw the ball. So early first down completion, you're on the plus side of the field. Now you're thinking strike, touchdown, field goal. But either way, I'm coming away with points.
Prescott on first down. A short throw caught by Ferguson. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Here's Dak to throw. In the middle of the field, it's taken by C.D. Lamb.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Now Prescott. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys will extend their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Back out is Brandon Aubrey. He had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. On the return, it's Williams. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Eagles offense ready to get back at it. The deficit, 6 points. So a touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. That's over the middle and caught by Smith. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Running from the pistol with Barkley. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. Donovan Wilson will bring him down. Here's 2nd and 6. Man in motion is Brown. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. Third and 5. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
You got to find a happy medium as a quarterback between knowing when to extend the play and just knowing when to go down. In this case, the defensive tackle gets there in a hurry. He puts an end to this play before it even gets started.
Here comes the Eagles punt team. The Cowboys offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. He's got the tight end, Luke Schoonmaker. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They run over center with Williams. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a 1st down on that gain of 5.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
It's another run here for Williams. And the defense right on that. I don't know if keeping would have done any better. No gain on that one.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
2nd down, Prescott. There's Ferguson, the tight end. Here's 3rd and 2. Oh, there's movement up front. That's going to make this 3rd down a lot tougher. Tyler Smith, guilty on that one. So from 3rd and 2, back them up to 3rd and 7. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
So the hope is your 1 3rd down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points, but after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Eagles' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Well, now the big fella inside's getting involved in the pass rush, Mike, and so many of these interior defensive linemen are known for their run defense. Well, not this guy. He wins on the inside quick, and he's able to bring the quarterback down for the sack.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA. From out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. Here's Hurts. The throw on the run is complete. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been nowhere to go. He is taken down.
The key to this play here, Mike, is the anticipation of the snap. Watch how he's able to time the center, and when that ball moves, he hits it. Gets through into the backfield, and he brings the quarterback down before the receivers even got out of their breaks.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. A give, and here comes Williams. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Prescott. To the outside, looked in by Lamb. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the 1st down, a pickup of 8. In motion, Lamb. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And that one shut down right away. Good pressure on the backside. The defense stops him for no gain.
Well, that defense had that pegged from the jump, Mike. They tried to catch him a little off guard by doing a jet sweep to the wide receiver. There was no going anywhere on the outside. Great pursuit by the defense. No gain.
They'll run it with Williams. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. He's got his man. It's Pickens. 12 yards on that hookup. 1st down, Cowboys.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up 1st downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Cowboys. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Prescott leading the Cowboys to the line for this 2-point try. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That is incomplete. And the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful.
Mike, there's not a lot of ways to break this play down other than saying you get the wide open target, you have the play you want, you're aggressive going for 2, you just got to catch the ball.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Williams now to return. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The home team's offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back, and in some of these coverage units, when you know that ball's got to come out fast, and right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Off he goes. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. Little short pass here. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. But he'll gather it back in. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment.
He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and it'll be second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
At this level, you just would expect a little bit better execution and accuracy on those intermediate throws. I think he had an opportunity there for a nice pickup. Off target, off rhythm, and ends up getting away from him.
On third down, here's Hurts. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
And on that third down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up fourth down.
Dotson, the man in motion. Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth, but they will turn it over on downs. The visitors' offense and George Pickens out for their next possession. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. On play action, here's Dak. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
On the play fake, Dak. Open down the field is Schoonmaker. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line.
When he continues to play at this level, Mike, it just makes this team so hard to beat. It's the combination of leading both long, sustained drives and being able to strike in bunches. It puts so much pressure on these defenses, and with the way today's game has gone, doesn't look like he has any plans on slowing down.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. A shotgun snap for Prescott. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in bounds.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
That's complete left side to Pickens.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Now a third and 2. Again, Prescott to the air. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on third, and it sets up a first and goal.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up second and goal.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Up the middle they go. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for third and goal. Prescott now. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Dak Prescott, touchdown, Dallas. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Cowboys will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Now it's Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Mike, I love studying the NFL and just seeing the amount of ways NFL coordinators are able to get their running backs now involved in the passing game. They're kind of chess pieces. They can move them out in the slot. They can put them out wide, of course, out of the backfield. It's a big part of today's modern NFL.
That's taken in right side by Goddard. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down, a pickup of 8.
I just love the feel this tight end has, Mike, for the defense when they play zone coverage. Certain guys, they want to run routes like they're lines on a piece of paper, and they end up going from uncovered space to covered space, but not the case here. He knew he was open. He knew he was in the right spot. He stayed open, and the quarterback delivered a good ball.
He'll go right back to Goddard. He's got it again. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for an Eagles first down.
These can be tricky situations defensively, right? The game is all but over. Barring something unforeseen, you got this one in the bag, but you still want to finish on a high note. You still want to walk off the field and put an exclamation point on what's pretty much been a dominant performance right from the start.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
When you're game planning during the week for a mobile quarterback like this, on every down, you have to have somebody to account for him. You can see why here. He's able to escape the pocket, turn into a runner, and he can take every play and make it a big play.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's over the middle and caught by Smith. Here's 2nd and 2. Hurts now. That's a short one, caught by Goddard. And he'll be taken down. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here, and will take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. Ball sitting at the 7, 1st and goal. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He's got it at the 3.
I think the rest of those receivers in the huddle have all come to the realization that they might not be getting a target anytime soon, and frankly, I don't blame them. I mean, they're riding the hot hand, and rightfully so. Until this defense proves that they can stop him in the passing game, I expect the quarterback to just continue to go back to him time and time again.
Hurts again. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Elliott on now for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Eagles are able to cut into the deficit. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
The Cowboys offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the midpoint with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second, as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. A give left side. Here's Williams. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll drop to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, they got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. From Philadelphia, good night.